The investigation continues in Baldwin County after the remains of 87-year-old Kenneth Hood were discovered in various locations this week. Happening overnight, a person of interest was questioned by sheriff's deputies. Happening today, a press conference. Local 15's James Gordon attended that press conference. James is joining us with where this investigation stands at this hour. James.
Kelly, a lot has happened in the last 24 hours. That news conference just wrapped up about a half hour ago here in Bay Minette. The sheriff and the district attorney confirmed several things this morning. First, as you mentioned before, the victim here is 87-year-old Kenneth Hood, and the suspect is 55-year-old Alvin Minton, and he'll be charged with murder and abuse of a corpse. Now, Minton is Kenneth Hood's stepson. Now, they did not go into detail as to a motive. A lot of that is, surrounds a lot of the evidence that they just can't talk about at this point. But they also confirmed that Hood was murdered and dismembered inside his home on Russet Court in Foley, where deputies and investigators have spent more than 24 hours recovering evidence at that site. Let's take a look really quick at what the sheriff and the district attorney had to say just a few minutes ago.
Right now, we're looking probably at the time of this incident, may have been sometime Thursday night, maybe early Friday morning is when the initial murder happened. We're still determining the exact time that the dismemberment and the relocation of the body occurred. We hope to be able to establish those pretty finite.
Just yesterday were we really able to identify the remains, and at this point we're working, of course, with everybody to continue the investigation. Of course, in Alabama, there's only 19 ways that a case, an intentional murder, can be capital. We're continuing to look into those different avenues. If it turns out that the evidence reveals that one of those situations applies, then we will increase the charge to capital murder.
Now, several things still happening today, this afternoon. Investigators are still at the home in Foley where they believe the murder took place and the dismemberment took place as well. They are still searching wooded areas near the home, near those creeks where body parts were found, because I know it's gruesome to talk about, but there still is a missing foot, and they are looking for that and for any other evidence they could collect in those creeks, which are located about 4 miles from the home where they believe the murder took place. And another thing that will happen today is that William Minton should be transported from Millbrook, Alabama, where he was arrested last night. They expect him at the Baldwin County Jail within the next 24 hours. We will keep you updated on all of this at the jail and from the home throughout the day and tonight, Local 15 at 5 and 6 p.m. For now, we're live in Bay Minette. James Gordon, Local 15 News.
James, thank you. Still a developing situation. We'll stay on top of that for you.